Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Theta. Obviously, Theta and T-Fuel kind of come together, and we see a large market crash, obviously, in the last 24 hours. We've talked about this market crash, an 8.26% decrease in the last 24 hours. We saw things like Cardano go below $1. We saw VeChain all the way down to 13 cents, Chainlink down to $32, Theta all the way down to $8. So let's jump into Theta and take a look at where we're at right now and where we think we're going to go for April, May, and 2021. So we look at Theta. It actually went down to 750 at one point, which is insane decrease. A lot of people were able to snag very good bags at very good prices. So hopefully that was one of you guys out there making some good profits already, as Theta is at 927. So we do see the market cap at 9.3 billion. The volume in the last 24 hours being that 1.1 billion. That is a lot of volume in the last 24 hours. A lot of people selling, a lot of people buying. We see the circulating supply as well at that 1 billion Theta. If we take a look at their official website, we're not going to do yet, but I want to take a look at these actual month spans. So we saw it kind of stabilize out, from $11 to $13 for a while there. And then we saw a massive increase to about $15.90, our all-time high. And then we saw a decrease, obviously, with the market crashes. We saw multiple decreases, and we'll continue to really follow Theta. So if you guys like Theta and T-Fuel, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now and turn notifications on, as well as like the video. As we jump into our first article of the day, our first little tweet of the day, I should say, it's going to be a big one. So Theta Explorer will see more upgrades as we move toward Mainnet 3.0 in June. Check the latest updates showing Theta blockchain has surpassed 1.5 million on-chain wallets and more than 565 million T-Fuel staked to the testnet Elite Edge node. So if you take a look at this picture, it gives you a lot of stats based on what we're seeing here. We see Theta price actually at that 862 of the time of this listing, or sorry, I guess the time of the screenshot. We see a lot of different things. So you can actually see the market cap. You can see T-Fuel price. You can see staked. You can see all the different numbers of staked volume. Just a lot right now going into that testnet. We're continuing to see a lot of people use it, and I think this is going to really help Theta really find its path and understanding of where Theta is going to be in the future. Obviously, with some of this stuff right here, we're going to see a very good future for Theta. A lot of people looking forward to Mainnet 3.0 launch in June, so we'll continue to watch that. And obviously in June, I hope to see a massive amount of people make a lot of profits on their early investments. Now let's take a look at our next one. So liftoff is in less than an hour away. Tune in now to watch the launch of NASA SpaceX Crew 2 mission. So they have on Theta Network. You can actually watch the launch on theta.tv/NASA, and this is obviously a big deal. The idea that Theta is going to get NASA on their site in general is just, it's a very cool concept. This was 16 hours ago. So liftoff was less than an hour away, obviously at 5:07 a.m. So it already did take place. It was just a cool concept that, Theta Network was able to make this happen. So like I said, very, very good for Theta as they continue to grab more and more people on their channel, or I guess on their network altogether. If we take a look at Theta CTO, has been selected to present his work on off-chain micropayment pool for high throughput bandwidth, sharing rewards at the IEEE Org International Conference on Blockchain and Cryptocurrency on Thursday, May 6th. Check it out here. So you can go more into the article. We won't go much into this article, but it basically shows that, Theta, yet another reward, basically rewarded to them, but really in this case, CTO, was rewarded. So it's nice work to him, obviously, and the rest of the team. And it's kind of funny. We have the co-founder or CEO of Theta Network actually dropping by and saying nice work and team. So we continue to see a lot of really the team doing great things. And I think that just kind of proves and shows that Theta is going to be around for a while. I think a lot of people don't understand all the utility that goes behind of what Theta is actually trying to accomplish. And, it's not just Theta, it's T-Fuel as well. A lot of people following just Theta, make sure to follow T-Fuel as well. It's not bad to have a little bit of investment in both. Do remember though, guys, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your research before investing. Let's jump straight back into the website now. Real quick, we're going to talk about this is next generation video delivery powered by you. They like to call the Theta Network that exactly. And they go into the idea of Theta Mainnet 3.0 launching in 68 days. We did see, it was supposed to be launched by now, but obviously got delayed. So now we're seeing introducing T-Fuel staking uptime mining in 68 days. And you can join today if you want to download the Theta Edge node to participate. Theta awarded U.S. patent for methods and systems for peer discovery in a centralized data streaming and delivery network. You can see things like Theta.tv, Samsung VR, and G Fuel. If you go down a little bit more, you can see the live network stats. As well as if you continue down, you can see enterprise validator nodes, including Google, Sony, Samsung, Binance, Blockchain, and Gumi. If you go down even more, you can see the problem as well as the solution. So there's a lot here on the website for you to really check out. If you guys haven't understood what Theta is, it is a massive, massive network that has a big chance at doing big, big things. We've already seen it partner with things like World Poker Tour. We saw it do NFTs for a lot of creators already, like BitBoy was one of them, and then just recently we had Crazy for Cryptos, I believe. So just a lot of cool things that they're doing. I think we're going to continue to see a lot of progress in what Theta is accomplishing, and I think we'll see a lot of investments. I think we'll see this easily get back to that 1590 that we saw as an all-time high. We go over the problem real quick. So the live video streaming of today, obviously poor quality, skyrocketing data needs centralized and efficient system. If we go over the solution, you can actually see in this graphic exactly what Theta Fuel does itself, why T-Fuel is so important, why it's important to the actual ecosystem of Theta Network itself. And like I said, I think it's a great investment along with Theta coming into 2021. So we see that viewers earn rewards as Theta Fuel, higher quality, smoother video streaming, and reduced cost of delivering video streams. So we continue down. We also see the open source platforms, including esports, VR content, broadcasting and entertainment, music, movies, and media. And then that distance learning, enterprise conferencing, and peer-to-peer streaming. And this includes obviously open source network and protocol, decentralized apps and DApps, and multiple content verticals. So we continue to see a lot of potential behind this project. We talked about the utility and the use cases behind what Theta Network is. And it's an exciting coin to follow because we know, there's a lot of potential in the future, and we're going to be excited to really see what happens in this 68 to 70 day span. Really where the price goes, what really happens with the Theta Mainnet 3.0. Do we actually see it launch this time? Is it going to be solid and polished over? I think it's going to be great, and I think they're really going to make sure it happens. They gave themselves a good amount of time after the delay. It's not like they delayed and gave themselves another week. They delayed and gave themselves basically another 3 months, which should be plenty of time for them to accomplish what they need to accomplish. So if we take a look at Theta real quick, we're going to be taking a look at Theta's price. We see it at 927 now, dropped down to 913 again. So it is, up and down still, very low nines, which, a lot of people losing a lot of money right now. Do remember, if you're holding, you don't really lose money until you try to sell. That's when you lose your money. So if you are okay with, holding your money, hopefully you didn't invest more than you are willing to lose. But if you have a lot invested right now, waiting until next year, 2 years, from now, you're going to be, I'm assuming, very happy with what Theta is going to bring to us. Do remember, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, so always do your own research. But, Theta and T-Fuel both have very, very big potential. I think these are both coins that are worth following and worth mentioning that they will be, coins that continue to show value in the future. So if we look at T-Fuel as well real quick, as we type wrong there, T-Fuel, okay. So we're at 25 cents on T-Fuel, which is kind of crazy. I think 25 cents all the way down to 17 cents. If you could snag this at 17 cents, that was a great deal. Again, a lot of great deals yesterday about 10:25 p.m. April 22nd. It seems like most of them dipped hard. We saw the market cap right now at 1.3 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being 123.6 million, and the circulating supply being 5.3 billion T-Fuel. So we see great stats across Theta and T-Fuel still. I do want to suggest that, this stuff is going to increase, like I said, throughout the 2021 period. But let's go over price predictions for April, May in 2021. So first off, April, I think we are going to continue to see Theta struggle for a little bit longer. However, by the end of April, I think we're going to be back in the double digits. We're going to be hopefully right around $11 to $12. $12, hopefully stabilizing around that $11, $12 range. I think that's definitely a possibility going into the end of April at the very least. If we take a look at T-Fuel, I think T-Fuel is going to be another coin that could easily increase by the end of April. I think we could definitely see a 30 cent April T-Fuel. I think by the end of April, if we see it right around 30 cents, that's going to be my price prediction. As we jump to May, I think T-Fuel will make its way closer and closer to about 40 cents. I think 40 cents, 45 cents is a realistic prediction for the end of May. I do think that we are going to have some recovery time here. I think we will start booming again in late June at the very least for T-Fuel and Theta specifically with, that Mainnet 3.0 coming. We're going to see, increased prices here very, very shortly, in my opinion. Going on to Theta, we do see, like I said, very big things coming with Theta. I think by the end of May, I think we'll continue to see increases making its way, hopefully, to that $16 by the end of May, making our all-time high yet again. I think we could definitely see even higher than that. Do remember, guys, I try to keep my price predictions very realistic, conservative, reasonable, and as honest as possible. So I think we could easily see a $16 coin here. $16 to $20 is where I'll pin Theta for the end of May. Going into the end of 2021, this is obviously a very far ways away. I think there's going to be a lot between, here and then. I think there's going to be a lot of corrections, a lot of increases. And because of that, I think we will see Theta still make its way close to $80. I think about $75 to $80 with this current dip corrections. And, with what's coming to Theta, I think it's easily possible to see a $75 to $80 all-time high for Theta by the end of the year. Going into T-Fuel, I think by the end of the year, we could easily see T-Fuel make its way to $2 to $3. I think a lot of people understand that, this is a coin that has a massive potential because of what it really does in the Theta network. So $2 to $3 is about where I see it. You could even go higher than that. Do remember that these are conservative price predictions, and I think that could, T-Fuel and Theta could continue to rise much higher than that. So thank you guys for stopping by and learning a little bit about what happened with Theta today. Obviously, the correction is causing some issues around the market, and a lot of people kind of wondering where their favorite coins are going. I think Theta and T-Fuel are going to be perfectly fine. We'll continue to monitor this on the channel. We talk about T-Fuel and Theta quite a bit on this channel, so make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. I really do appreciate it, guys. If you could all as well jump into the description of this video, jump into the Discord linked and the Twitter linked below, and you can follow me on Twitter and join the Discord and talk with us crypto like-minded people. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.